Post, WIBTAH if I didn't invite my dad's wife to my high school graduation? When I wrote the post, I wrote it as a hypothetical scenario. Despite my mom and brother's warnings, I thought my dad wasn't going to ask me to invite his wife. Boy, was I wrong. After I wrote the post, I went to my mom and I told her that there will not be a graduation if his wife comes. I then listed a bunch of she did over the past few months. Oldest was November 2025, and my mom was shocked. One of those things was her trying to turn my dad against me because I don't tell him my school grades. The reason I don't is because he goes and runs to her and tells her everything. My mom sided with me, ultimately. 2 weeks after the post, I was in the supermarket with my dad and he told me to do a favor for him. Invite your stepmom. Initially I told him I wished I could, but there wasn't enough tickets. He then told me no problem, I'll call his uncle and tell him to not come. He was really willing to not have his brother come just to appease his wife. I told him no. There's not enough tickets, and that it'd be very inappropriate for her to be there with my grandma and mother attending. He told me that I'd be making him a huge problem, and that he might not be able to come. So I told him, good riddance, now you're making it so I can be able to invite my friends who weren't gonna be able to come. Then he secretly went to my brother and started getting mad at his wife saying that she's causing him problems and he's sick of her and whatnot. After I got home, he started talking badly about my mom and her family saying that he's paying for the tickets, $200, and that they're coming on his pay. He then started insulting my mother's brother, and my grandma saying how they're coming on his pay and how he doesn't like them. So I immediately went to the bathroom and messaged my mom to pay the tickets. To which she did. To which he was at shock. Then he started saying how upset his wife would be and whatnot. I told him it's your job as your husband to tell her when you can't get something done for her. Not everything she asks is going to be possible, especially at my expense. He then started breaking and told me that his wife came to him and said, why did myself not invite me to his graduation, when I want to make a large family gathering to celebrate him? I told him then you're making a very big deal of nothing. She just asked a question, you could have said there's not enough tickets. You didn't need to talk to me about any of this. I then told him that he better tell his wife that whatever gathering she makes, I'm not attending. Anyway, a couple of days later was my senior trip, so on the day before I called him and told him that just to get the facts straight, I don't want your wife there. It's not my mom or grandma, it's the fact that I don't want her. He was kinda shocked at that, but then I was boarding the plane so I had to hang up. I haven't seen his wife really since a couple of days before the original post. I saw her briefly in a funeral 2 weeks ago, to which I was very cold and distant. Going on, I'm not going to their house, and I'll be cutting contact with her completely. Yesterday was my graduation, and his wife didn't attend, but my dad came. It was a lovely day where I was surrounded